Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome to today's episode of Top Deck. We are covering a top 1500, probably really top 1000 Golgari Midrange Deck, my friends. This is by Siphoneers, so congratulations, Siphoneers. Runs at about a 65% plus win rate and is a homebrew. Love it. Very excited to share this with you here, and I appreciate you tuning in. So, with that said, if you have questions or comments, let me know down below. You guys can absolutely hop in the Discord server. That's in the details as well for you, as there's a lot of people there ready and willing to chat and answer your questions as well, aside from myself. So thank you, everyone. And additionally, in terms of those timestamps, we got a lot going on. So you guys can check out what we're going to talk about, which is the deck list, the strategy objectives. We're going to dive into the best of three matchup and lineup and how to sideboard. And then we'll go play some competitive Magic here in both best of one and best of three. And then we'll circle back and talk about this in totality and where it may fit in the meta and how it ran today, my friends. So very excited about that. Now, before we drill into it, I just want to say thank you as always. I appreciate your support, Planeswalkers. Feel free to flip me a like if you guys enjoy the video, and other great ways to support the channel down below. So let's move into this here. We got a Golgari Midrange deck. Like I said, it's a top 1500 deck. What I really like about this is it's got a lot of different aspects, but the big one here is Sarolth Realm Eater, my friends. So this guy here, I've been waiting for a deck like this, so I'm happy to spotlight this one by Siphoneers, where whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from a battlefield, we're putting a +1/+1 on this guy. At the beginning of our upkeep, if Sarolth has one or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with a converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters moved this way. Big thing here, and Siphoneers mentioned this, is it destroys token decks. You got Naya tokens, you also have the Kraken stuff from Tibalt and all sorts of things. This guy takes those things out of the equation. On top of that, it's great against aggro, my friends. So you get a lot of low curve, you get those +1/+1 counters, and you can keep wiping the board. So very, very smooth, very, very well thought of. I'm very excited, obviously, as you can tell, about this deck. Then at the top end, when you add Vorniclex and you got Clackbridge Troll, which is just a dominant force, particularly in the old, I don't want to say old school, but the old mono black control deck. This thing is really taking into account a lot of different pieces. You're leveraging Chevelle to kill things, and you got a lot of direct kill. You got a lot of hand smoothing. Additionally, the nice death touch here, and destroy target permanents, and then we can splash for white and make it an Abzan. So lots of really, really cool things. A unique deck. I'm certainly excited to share this. It's really a mid-range deck because that's what it's called. So we're locking down the early game. We're drilling into the 3 to 5 slot and really using that to excel. And then 5 and 6 is really about drilling home and finishing the match, my friends. So great ability to leverage something like this. I've been excited for a mid-range deck and absolutely, like I said, excited to cover this. We got a lot of things going on here in the sideboard, as you can tell, or sorry, the lands, as you can tell. So that's a key piece here now as well. So now we're going to talk about the sideboard, my friends. I'm going to break it down into 3 things. We'll talk about it in aggro, we'll talk about it in mid-range, and we'll talk about it in late game. So first off here, we need to absolutely look at what we have going on, and we do this because it makes a difference. So when it comes to aggro, we're already, usually mid-range decks do fairly well about that. So a couple of the key things that I would potentially throw in, depending on the deck, could be an Elspeth's Nightmare. We have Shatter Soul, obviously, again, if you just want to directly kill, but the bigger one's Crippling Fear. Crippling Fear is just going to wipe the board, and that's what you're going to want. The Rogues decks are running this now. It's a huge piece that's really nice, and a great way to play from there. Additionally, at the top end, you could throw in Liliana to really close down any gaps in that aggro deck, and again, that's going to pull your forward here, your curve as well. So that's a consideration. The only thing you need to take into account is potentially them just playing out their hand, and then you're not going to get as much value out of Lily if you want, but it's a nice pinger for 3. Plus, on top of that, you got the strap for -3 as well, my friends. So those are some considerations that I would make. Additionally, for rogue stacks, we got Skyclave Shades here. I've actually added an additional Skyclave. I didn't have enough for Liliana, so you could. This one actually runs traditionally 3 Lilianas. Then I also flipped in an additional Branch Loft, Boulder Loft, Branch Loft Pathway as well, but it also runs 4 of these. So I'll make sure that's reflected in the deck list down below, so you guys have that. But that's how I would treat the aggro lineup. And then, as like I mentioned, what I would really do is pull this curve down. So we're shifting some late game stuff up further so that we can address that aggro lineup a little bit better. So that's what I would do in that space. Anything adventure worthy, you're going to flip in the Weathered Runestone. That's going to help you shut those things down. So that might be like the Anaya Adventures decks. In the aggro space, though, we got mono red, we got Boros aggro, we got Naya aggro, but we'll begin to bridge some of those adventure decks. Additionally, you could kind of consider mono white life gained in terms of the best of 1 deck. So if you guys are looking to move things around too, you can absolutely switch up the main board here, which we'll talk about or see play here in a minute. Then additionally, you have Gruul aggro, like I said before, but that's another pathway into that mid-range. So we'll move into the mid-range now. We'll face potentially, if this becomes more popular as part of the meta, in terms of a mirror, you'll have this one. You also got decks, and this is a healthy blend between creatures and spells. We also got things like Is It Tempo? We got things like the Gruul aggro, like I mentioned, the Naya adventure decks as well. And then we move into kind of like the Jund Sack, the Rakdos Sack, which again is that healthy blend. So the creature-based decks will do the same. We'll move in more of the board wipes depending on the size. Crippling Fear isn't going to do as well against this one, so keep that in mind. But Soul Shatter is going to do better, and Elspeth's Nightmare could do better depending on if they're leveraging the graveyard or not. So we'll just keep those things in mind. Then if we move into some of these decks like your traditional Rakdos Midrange or Rakdos Escape and other decks that are leveraging graveyard, we'll have to think about differently. You'll play things like Weathered Runestone. Again, similar potentially for Lurrus decks, Jeskai Cycle decks. Also, again, because now permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. So if they got the Lurrus thing going on with rogues and those things, that might be something in there. Weathered Runestone absolutely does not shut down Flare, so keep that in mind, but you do have Elspeth's Nightmare that can play that difference. So there is a dichotomy when we get to the mid-range space. So in terms of the more creature-heavy stuff, we'll stick to what we did for the aggro. In terms of the non-things, you're really going to consider Weathered Runestone, Elspeth's Nightmare, I would say Soul Shatter maybe, and then Liliana as well, Waker of the Dead. So you want to constantly shut out the cards or the decks that have more late game mid-range potential and make them discard. So this is a great one there for you too. And then what we would cut in this space, if they aren't as creature based, you begin to look at Blood Chief's Thirst. I would do Erebos as an intervention actually, because Elspeth's Nightmare, in my opinion, tends to be a little bit better, but the strap is kind of that difference between the creature. So make that change. You're going to get more value out of Elspeth's Nightmare versus Erebos' intervention, in my opinion. So that's the first consideration. Then additionally, Mythos of Nethroi, depending on what they're playing. You could also go less on Sir Rolf, because this is really about getting other non-land permanents out as well. Now this does hit other things like enchantment decks, so we got to keep that in mind. So very, very nice. And again, you can always move the top end down back to the middle for the other mid-range stuff. Now, as we begin to bridge, this bridge is going to be things like Temur Ultimatum, Sultai Ultimatum, also late game decks like Azorus Fable that we've just played. You guys should check that one out. And a host of other things like Esper Doom and other Doom decks. There we're going to go with the similar playstyle, Liliana, Weathered Runestone, potentially Elspeth's Nightmare, depending on what it is, potentially a Soul Shatter, and you'll look to the same spots there for that one. So Planeswalkers, fast, heavy, quick. That's the aggro mid-range late game lineup. Let's drill into it though and go play some Magic here. But before we do so, we will save and exit. I'm going to move over to my profile. I'm at 856. So I started at the top 50. We're watching the DK. I'm excited to get back into Mythic here and start playing for you guys, but we're doing a nice little test here. So I think it's been like 7 days now. So pretty interesting to see this. What I found is after like the 250 slot, this thing really starts to accelerate. Typically you're losing like 100 slots a day. So showing you guys this because we are going to jump into it. We're going to play some Magic, but we're going to do it in play today. Yesterday, well, I did the weekly meta analysis. You guys should check that out. But we played the Azor's Fable one. Today, we're doing the top 1500 Golgari Midrange Deck. Very excited about this one. So let's drill into it and have some fun here today, my friends. So, Planeswalkers, as always, appreciate your support. Again, so feel free to like the video if you guys enjoy it. We talked about best of one, we talked about best of three, we talked about the main board. We got Deuteronomy here. Very excited about that. Other great ways to support the channel down below, my friends. I'm going to keep this. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of 4 lands at the start, but it is a mid-range deck, and we do got plenty of removal, and plus we got Maze Mind Tomb, and we're starting out. So I'm okay with that. We can play this turn 1. That gives us access to the planes, which is what we need for Mythos of Nethra here. So that's going to give us a lot of advantage later. So things that we don't have to worry about too much now. All right, here we go. So now we really need to start getting non-lands. So certainly a good one for us to pitch there. Ooh, so I wonder if this is like a Warriors deck. Now we got this, which is not helpful. What do we want to do here? So we will do this. We'll get that guy off first. And we'll go from here, my friends. Uh-oh. So now we can strap the Bone Crusher if we wanted to. This might be the right play though. Ooh. Shoot, we should have done this. That's all right, though. This would have been the better play. Because we gain the X life, too. Now, we do have Vernaclex, which is close. We're very close here. There we go. Now, what we could have done is we could have went through the play there. Ooh. I'll tack in. Let's see what they do. So now I need to decide if we play Vernaclex here. So that's where the misplay in this would have been better. Should have played here, and then we could have killed that. So let's look. Double Vorniclex. I think I only need one, though. Oh, there we go. That was a nice top deck for us, won't lie there. All right, let's see what we got here. So I got a strap. So 8, 11. It's not lethal, so we'll do this. Eight to 11. We're still okay for now. It could be close. Woo! We got it. It's a Mardu deck there, my friends. Very, very nice. That was a great best of one match. Let's go ahead into our second one here for best of one, my friends. Sorry. Machine's a little loud. He had to quiet it there. All right. Old fish sticks. I like it. Oof. Opponent goes first. We can get to 4. Late game. What do we got here? We don't know. That's mulligan. That's not a good keep. All right, this is better. I like Clackbridge. This is still better, though. Let's try that. Always about reducing the early game. Late game stuff to early game, if we can. Yeah, so that matters here. Not going to kill that yet. Got a mono green snow deck, it looks like so far. I will keep that. Now we can go white here. Look, that's a good one. We can see Sorrel. I will keep him so that you guys can see how it's played. And we'll go from there. Oh, Garrook! We will be killing this. We'll absolutely be killing that. 2. Ooh, there you go. 4 on that one. We can kill it though with this. Grab that. Better play. That's the better play. We'll see. We want to get Serolf on the board. Faceless is going to be a huge pain for us, though. There's probably a fight card in there. Something's going on here. Yeah. It's unfortunate. We'll flip that out. Ooh, Vornaclex. They got game though. Oh. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. I knew that was going to be a problem. Not much we can do. Very, very nice game. Very nice game. It's a tougher one to deal with. They had enough answers to what we had. We didn't flip the script well enough there. So let's go on and do our third best of one match, my friends, with our Golgari Midrange Deck. Really, really liking this though. I wish we could have seen Serolf more. I tried, but just could not make it happen. Ooh. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, gosh. Team returns deck. Chevelle the guy. Is this the lineup? You know, I'm going to keep it, though. We're on the play. Sorry, draw. So we can get him on. I'm okay with that for now. We can strap. If we can get here, we'll be all right. We got plenty of lands. We got like a 50% draw, so it's hopefully should get there fast. Oh man. One of two. Should be able to draw land here. We'll see. Might be in a bad spot though. Because it happens. Ooh, again. Go into control shift. We'll bluff an attack. Stency. Now this is more a late game deck. So we've played a mid-range, kind of two mid-range decks. I'm gonna hold full control there. So there's the turn. Push maybe? Yeah. It's too bad. All right, let's get through it. Oh, they're close. They get the turn on, we're going to be in trouble. Double turn. Let's look. Let's get a... There we go. Oop. Now they could push. No? That works. So running main board counters. I'm okay with that. Three of them. We're gonna look. We need another land. Don't need that. There we go. Two counters. Lots of counters. We'll try again. Probably got it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, and I don't have the white. Ooh, that's too bad. Strap them. Probably gonna flip in the brazen. At least that's what I would do. I don't know what their other card is though. Obosh is okay. There you go. Now they got the turns. Block there. All right, if we can get Sorolthon, that'll be big. shoot. They're going to have a turn here. It's probably going to be lethal. And I can only hit him for one. Can't hit him for enough there. Alright, that's a good game. Oh, bummer. Big bummer. That's alright. So 1-3 in best of one. Not too bad. We had, if I would have had the white lineup there, I could have hit the Great Henge, but we had some early game problems with the mana base. It happens, and that is magic, my friends. So let's go ahead here now and hop into our best of three. We got our traditional standard play. Again, there's that Azorius Fable deck that we did. So, you know, Azorius Yorion control technically. We got our top 1500 Golgari Midrange Deck and a bunch of other stuff you guys can check out. So let's move into our best of three lineup here, my friends. So to recap, best of one, we went 1-3. And as always, Planeswalkers, I appreciate your support. Toss me a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and other great ways to support the channel down below in the description, my friends. If you do have questions or comments throughout, let me know, or hop in the Discord server that is available to you down below in the description. So let's see how this goes here now today for our best of three lineup. We got Linny Vine. We have not seen Sorol yet at the capacity at which I would love to really see him play. So similar problem that we had here. Do we want to keep this? I'm going to mulligan. We'll play this. I'm actually going to drop a land out of this. Is it? Is it? Is it? That's the real question. Oh my gosh. Tibalt Trickery deck? I don't know. Hopefully not. We'll find out. Keep Voraclex for now. Oh, it is. It is a Trickery deck, my friends. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Or Linny Vine. Let's see what they hit. That's going to be game. I can't take Coma off. That's exactly what they want. Oh, that's not what I want. You can still death touch it. Let's play it out, though. We're not going to give it to him like that. They'll block down. Nine, 12, 15. All right, we won't let him see the deck. We'll go into our next lineup. Oh, Sorol, I want to show you, but this is going to be a tough match for us. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. I think we dropped that. I think we had those. I think we had Lily. Actually, both Lilies. I think we had those. We drop a couple of these guys and go from there. Go one more of that. What else do we want to do here? Maybe that. Rolf, I like you, but I think we do those. All right, we'll keep Sir Rolf because I want to see it play out. We'll try this. It's going to be tight. Tough matchup, Tibalt. Ooh, it's not what I wanted either, but we can play that. Maybe. Oh, they kept it. We'll try this. Let's see what they had. If we don't get a land, we're hosed. Oh, gotta love this. They gotta hit a coma. All right, here we go. Double Tibalt. Oh, very, very bad luck there, my friends. I will go ahead and play another best of 3 match because that is not a good one there. So let's go ahead. We'll look more again at this deck. So let's do it. Trickery decks, by the way, don't have that high of a win rate. It just happened to be a good matchup for this deck, and additionally, they happen to hit, and you don't always hit. So let's see what we can do here. I'm excited to continue to play. Let's see if we can get Sir Rolf off. I want to show you guys that, so it's important to me. So it matters, my friends. If you guys watch the other videos, it matters. All right. I will keep this. We're at 3, a little bit better. We got a Johnny. Ooh, Sultai, I think. Our guy. We got our guy. All right. Let's make it work. Let's make it work. Ooh, Simic. Maybe it's the Simic. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, I like it. We'll attack in. Maybe a Simic kicker deck. Maybe. Oh, I love to play, you guys. Love to see all these creative decks. Look at that. We'll keep this in our back pocket here. Look at that. Woof. Changeling Master of Winds deck. Ooh. There we go. No lethal yet. We got another one of these guys. And we got a Voraclax. So that wasn't the right play. Because this guy's got a real nasty thing going on. That hurts. Get rid of those tokens. I'll wait on this guy. We got 4 here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. I have to strap this guy. Harbuck's Harbinger is going to be a problem. Guruk's Harbinger. Big problem. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, they probably get a counter though, so we'll see. Yeah, that's real unfortunate. Real unfortunate. We did get to see Serolf though, so I'm okay with that. Coma too. Oh man, look at this deck. We're not coming back at this point. Let's see what we draw and we'll go to our next game. Kill that. Not gonna matter. Kill that. The BO1. Coma taps me down. I think we're good. I'm gonna save some of these things. We're not coming back. So when they happen to top deck a lot of stuff that's gonna matter. What can we play here? We just didn't hit right. I feel like we didn't hit right. So Weathered Runestone we'll throw in. Let's drop 2 of those, maybe 3, 2. That's not good. This is good though. Lily's okay. Let's do that. Drop one of these guys. Okay, with that. There we go. Let's do that. Still hit what we want. Actually, maybe we do this. We go the other way. Let's do that. We want to play that is the question. Yeah, I think we're okay on everything else. Let's try that. Oof. All right, let's go ahead. Maybe we can get Serolf in there and we'll find out. We'll see. I like the combo play with the Clack Bridge and then you wipe it. That's pretty nice. So, not bad. We'll play first. I'm okay with this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We're okay. Let's see what we can do. A Johnny. I'm okay with that. That's not a bad one to play either, but they happen to play something else. I think this is more like a late game deck anyway. Now they got their 3. Oh boy, now they're ramping.
Every death is an opportunity to increase my influence.
Don't want to kick that, but probably the right play. And I'm saying kick that one to my graveyard. I got 2 kill spells I'm gonna need.
Doing things my way.
Alright, let's see here. Can't strap it.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
That's a problem though. Oh, and I can't block. Lily's gonna get crushed. Oh, hexproof from black. Actually, I can. Yeah, protection. There we go.
Sorry for your loss.
There we go. Oh, that's bad. My own weathered runestone locked me out. Ouch. That's an ouch. I didn't even think about that one. That is too bad. Bummer. All right, we're not coming back from that. We saw Seralf work. Unfortunately, not as good as we wanted to for best of 3 today and best of 1. Super interesting deck, though, my friends. So let's go ahead here and talk about it. So here's what we got going on. Top 1500 Golgari Midrange Deck, again by our friend here, Siphoneers. Congratulations, Siphoneers, on hitting the top 1500. On top of that, with your own brew that I know you said you ran at about 65%. Really like it. Best of 1, we went 1 and 2. Best of 3, we lost 0 and 2. We lost to a Tibalt Trickery deck. They just hit really nicely. The matchup that we had in the second one was certainly more of a counter deck, oddly enough, which always happens. I feel you're playing something that is counter to what you're playing, but that's okay. Really enjoyed the deck, though, my friends. In terms of best of 1, I think it's probably more tier 2, middle tier 2 and down, just given some of the things that are out there here today. Is it strong? I like the mid-range deck. I like the thought, and I like where this is going. Certainly could be better than what I think, but that's kind of what my feel was today, given the play. Second, in terms of best of 3, probably similar. I think the meta's ripe. Again, like I said, for a nice strong mid-range deck, we had some nice things. Weathered Runestone was a misplay on my side. We shut ourselves down, so keep that in mind. With Liliana there, lesson learned there, pro tip there, my friends. So keep on chucking there. So Planeswalkers, if you got questions or comments, though, let me know. As always, down below, happy to help. Hop in the Discord server, my friends. It's in the description and the details there. If you like today's video, toss me a like, my friends. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support as always, so thank you very much. Other great ways to support the channel down below in the details, like becoming a patron, YouTube member. Always appreciate that. Or checking out the Twitch streams, my guys and gals here. Love it and appreciate that kind of support too. So with that said, Planeswalkers, let me know, like I said, down below. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon. Lots of great things. Check out the weekly meta-analysis that we do and the weekly series that we have. And stay tuned for a lot of other top decks, my friends. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Stay safe. Mythras out. Until next time, we got a lot of things going and coming your way, my friends.